This next entry will be a little difficult because these new Primaris vehicles were designed at more or less the same time using the same base chassis. In this respect, the Impulsor, Repulsor, and Gladiator are not much different from the Rhino and all of the vehicles built off its design, although those tanks all have the benefit of a much longer service life and so are less strange feeling. The base chassis of all three of these tanks is a Rhino-like armored body that sits on top of an array of gravitic impulsion plates that suspend the whole vehicle a small way off the ground. This is levitation, not flight, and humanity has almost completely lost their ability to make nimble grav vehicles, so these tanks don't gently float so much as they push against gravity, often with enough force to simply crush anything underneath it. The upshot of this crude method of hovering is that vehicles like the Impulsor and Repulsor can angle their vectored grav plates to push away any swarming infantry in an emergency. The core chassis is also able to mount a wide variety of weapon systems, again much like the Rhino, and so these three tanks end up looking a lot like their terrestrial counterparts. The Impulsor is the basic version. It's an open-topped troop transport with minimal support weapons, sturdy armor, and vectored impulsion plates for extra speed and defense. Typically, the Impulsor is used by Vanguard forces to quickly maneuver around enemy flanks, and so is often equipped with advanced sensors, Vox boosters, and even refractor shields. The Repulsor, on the other hand, is more like the Razorback, sacrificing some of its transport capacity in favor of fitting a large turret-mounted weapon, the Las Talon, a close-range laser cannon that can easily punch through armored targets. The heavier Executioner variant of the Repulsor exchanges this weapon for either a macroplasma incinerator for dealing with heavy infantry, or a heavy laser destroyer for more efficiently removing enemy armor. Aside from the main cannon, the Repulsor can be armed with several other weapon systems: bolters, heavy stubblers, a pintle-mounted Onslaught Gatling gun, auto launchers, frag and crackstorm grenade launchers. It's a very versatile tank.